Hey friends and family, welcome to Marcie Creates. This is Marcie, and tonight I'm going to bring you a video using Sam's Bead Box for June, berries and wine. As you can see, they are gorgeous tones of deep berry colors. You've got dark, deep purples, some deep dark reds, and some gorgeous blush colors. And then we also have some really pretty gold beads that kind of are evocative of sunlight. You know, it's summertime, and this is what it says uh, about the inspiration for this box. June is a lovely time of year in Northern California's Napa Valley. Sunshine fills the long summer days, a bounty of fresh fruit begins to ripen, and visitors come from around the world to kick off the region's high season. As we reminisce about our favorite June memories, Sam recalls an afternoon wine tasting with friends at Domaine Carneros. Hope I pronounced that right. Surrounded by a gorgeous Napa vineyard. Rachel remembers the excitement of choosing the family's berries for the week at the farmer's market. Shira thinks fondly of the fabulous cherry pie and ice-cold limeades at the Cherry Festival every June. Inspired by these summer memories, the June box is rich with wine and berry tones. Our wine flight includes Cabernet Reds, Rosé Pinks, and sparkling Champagne, paired with delectable garnet and amethyst. Favorites include the gold-faceted coins, grape cluster focal, and filigree pendant. As we usher in the start of summer, we hope that June box brings to mind sweet memories with friends and family. We hope you'll share what you make with the box in our Gem Chat Facebook group. And you can put a hashtag if you got this box to show them what you made. I already got started on this box. First of all, very luscious color palette, as you can see. And I've actually been wine tasting, so, but not in California. I was on Long Island and went to a bunch of different vineyards, and it was amazing. It was amazing. It was so much fun. I did that in the fall years and years ago. But and then there's a cherry festival in Michigan in Traverse City. So I've been to a cherry festival, and trying to think the wine. I happen to love wine, so anyway, and then of course also in Michigan we used to go berry picking. So I've done all those things, and this definitely is evocative of those memories for me as well. So beautiful box. Um, Before I show you what I made, let's just look at the highlights. So this was one of the favorites they mentioned, and I've never seen. I think this is Czech glass, very pretty grape focal, and you've got just beautiful shades of purple. One of the things that I find absolutely amazing are these dyed tiger eye beads. Look at the colors. I'm going to move this up a little. Are those not gorgeous? And I love these as well. And I love that there's a gold or kind of bronze on the bottom there. This is a beautiful check bead, table cut bead. Nice, gonna make a nice focal. I also happen to love these deep, almost, well, they look like garnet, um, red, very long bicones. And then, of course, the garnet chips. I like that. Garnet is my birthstone, so I love that. These also look like very shiny cherries, don't they? I love cherries. This is the time of year to get cherries too. And just some gorgeous different shades of blush and, you know, deep reds. You've got copper accents. I just really love that. And then, of course, we have more berry colors in all different shades. Got some beautiful faceted garnet colored beads, some beautiful rondelles, I love the translucence of these petal-shaped beads. So absolutely gorgeous. Not to be outdone, we've got, I guess, champagne colors. I was thinking sunlight, but certainly you could think champagne. Beautiful, beautiful flower beads. They're very iridescent. I love the little fire polished beads. And this is very beautiful too, a little rose. And it's kind of got copper and gold. Very pretty. And then, of course, we've got the table cut beads they mentioned in the gold. Love that. And more kind of petal shaped drops. And then here's the filigree piece in brass. That's really, really pretty. I really like that. And then we've got some connectors as well. So lots of stuff to play with. I'm going to show you something I made. I did break into this box already. I made some earrings. Now, the metal pieces are brass. I bought these on Etsy. I will link the shop if you like these. But this is what I made. This piece came from an Etsy shop. And then I had to use those tiger eye. Look at that. Oh, I just love it. And one of those pretty iridescent rose beads and a bead cap from my stash. And I just did a basic wire wrapping. And I just thought they were really, really pretty. I love these drops. Again, I will put, I can't think of the name of the shop, but it will be in my description. And actually, I do want to shout out to this owner because the first shipment got lost and she replaced it without charging me anything. So I told her went back and forth with her that I would definitely be back to buy more because their prices are good and she's got really beautiful pieces. In fact, here is some other pieces that I bought. These are some suns, which I plan on making earrings with this box. And then tonight, I'm going to hold off on the brass. I am going to use that, of course, but tonight I bought this also from her website. I'm so sorry I don't remember the name. I should have looked it up before I started my video. But I will definitely have it in the description for you. And I thought this was so pretty. So I am going to use this as a focal tonight. We're going to make a necklace. And of course, I'm going to add a few other things. I am going to use SoftFlex in the purple amethyst color. I thought that would look beautiful with all of this. I have some really beautiful iridescent seed beads. I'm going to try to kind of move them around so you can catch. It's got purple and kind of a fuchsia mixed in there. I really hope you can see that. I'm just going to move it around so you can catch. So hopefully the light catching it will. But look at it with these purple beads. Oh, love it. And then I just have findings here. I've got some spacer beads. I wanted to mimic those rose-colored glass beads, so I have some rose-shaped gold spacer beads. I have some saucer spacer beads. They have kind of a nice little pattern on them. And then some more seed beads, some bead caps, so on and so forth. I'm probably not going to use these tonight, but I found these, and they match really nicely. I had to get rid of the glare there. Hopefully you can see that. So yeah, I wanted to make a necklace because I am really enjoying these components. I kind of got them at the same time as the Sam's box, and so now I want to play. So let me move these seed beads before I knock them over. Anybody that's watched this channel knows I like to drop things. But I'm going to use this as a focal piece, and I thought we could use a drop here. These are the phases of the moon, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that on the bottom of this, but I'm going to use the full moon to hang this piece. And I think I am going to use a bead cap on the top of it, like this. That looks really pretty. And I may do a little bead up here. Let me think. I'd like to, that's pretty. Or maybe a coin bead would be. Don't know if they're big enough. Maybe I should do a yellow coin bead. That's pretty. You know, and yellow and purple, by the way, are opposites on the color wheel. They are complementary colors. And they happen to be the complementary colors with the most contrast. So if you were to put yellow and purple, take a black and white photograph of them, this is going to be the lightest and this is going to be the darkest of the complementary colors. Interesting fact, if you do red and green, they look gray, just medium tone gray. And then blue and orange is a contrast, but not as great as the contrast with these. I discovered that by doing a painting in college. We had to use a very limited color palette, and you had to use complementary colors, and you had to paint what you wanted, but it had to be from a black and white photo, and you had to use complementary colors. So I did it was a statue, I think. I took a black and white photo, and the yellow and the purple is what I picked. And I could have used any of the combinations, but I was glad I did because the purple's really made up for the dark, and the yellow's really made up for the light, and then mixing them created all the shadows. So there's a little color theory painting and jewelry lesson for you. So let's see. I don't know if this is, I may need to put a seed bead. Oh, I don't need to. Now I'm not going to put a bead cap under here because I don't want to cover up this really pretty metallic finish here. But I am going to put a bead cap on the top there. Maybe I'll do a small bead on the top of that. Maybe I should pick up one of these guys. That looks pretty. All right, so we're just going to do basic wire wrapping. Let me grab my tools. And then we'll start stringing once I get this thing made. Let's see. Oh, need some round nose. Yeah, so hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for all the lovely comments on the last video. Much appreciated. And anybody that's new, welcome. If you're just checking out this channel, I'd love to have you. Please subscribe. I do have a short little video at the end, a couple of them, one of Ginger and one of Cha-Cha. They were too cute this morning, so I had to, of course, video them. And usually Ginger's super shy. Well, you'll see. She does kind of hide at the end. It's kind of funny. She's super shy. I don't know. She can sense I'm doing something. I don't think she quite knows what. When I'm videotaping her, she just knows I'm holding the phone up. I don't know if she just doesn't like it or what. I know she doesn't like it when, like, if I'm playing a game on the phone, she gets mad and she shoves her little nose in between me and my phone. But hey, you know, you shouldn't be on the phone tons, right? But you should be on the phone to watch my videos or your TV, whatever device you're watching on. I appreciate it. And I'm heading into my last week of the fiscal year for the day job. Thank goodness. It has been wild and woolly. And I hear we're going to get 100-degree weather next week. So I am not looking forward to that. Not at all. All right. I'm just trying to tuck this end in. Kind of did a cattywampus wrap there, but let's see if I can fix it. Kind of dicey when you got a piece. Come on. That's a little better. Sorry, I'm just trying to... I don't like that piece sticking out. I'm going to try to cut it. Either that or we're going to start over. It happens. Okay, that's better. That's better. All right. Pretty. That is very pretty. I'm going to use some 20 gauge wire to... Or actually, maybe I'll use 22. I'm going to use 22 to wrap this coin bead. I got a message in my inbox that my Jesse James Beads Magical Mystery Bead Box is going to get delivered either tomorrow or Saturday. So I'll definitely do an unboxing and a project on that. Always exciting when you get a Jesse James Beads box. It's always exciting when you get all of these. I mean, I love them. And I did order... What else did I order? Oh, I just got a new SoftFlex kit. But I can't reveal that until the after the 26th. So be on the lookout for that. All right, so I'm just going to make a wire wrapped component to add this coin bead. And this lotus piece with the moon phases has a really nice loop at the top. I think it's really fun to add other pieces that you have to these boxes. I mean, certainly you can use everything on in the box exclusively, but I think to really make it your own, add your own touch. I think the boxes are a really great jumping off point, but you by no means have to just use what's in the box. So I encourage you to experiment if you got one of these boxes or any box that you get. I know there's quite a few out there, different subscriptions you can have, or maybe there's a favorite bead shop that you frequent online or in person. Well, that worked way better. Okay. So now we're going to add the coin bead. They have kind of an iridescence to them as well. I'm going to kind of move it around so you can see it. It's really pretty. All right. So yeah, the girls made me jealous this morning because they got to sleep in. I, on the other hand, had to get up and work. uh, oh, but I really, even though I jumped on, I overslept, by the way. I sure did. And then in a panic, I got on the computer and all the stuff I'm supposed to use on the computer was not there. It was very, very, very stressful start to my day. But I have a great supervisor, and I messaged him, and he actually had the same problem. He told me how to fix it, so that was awesome. I was back in business after that. Okay, I just want to make sure that these are facing the same way, and they are, I think. That could use a little scotch, I think. A little scotcheroo. All right. Hey, how are you guys liking the microphone? I added a microphone to my repertoire here, and I've heard from my father that it's awesome. So I hope it's awesome for you. I have a lot of fans going, and I don't want them to distract from the video. All right, so we have our focal piece, and I am using SoftFlex amethyst color bead wire. I thought it would be really pretty with these beads, because some of them are a little bit translucent, and I think some of this wire will show through, and I think that'll be really, really pretty. You never go wrong with SoftFlex. If you've not ever used it, I highly encourage you to try it. I think you'll like it. And I will leave the links for SoftFlex. They have a YouTube channel, Facebook page, of course, website that you can purchase. And they don't just have wire, they have beads, they have kits. Family-owned company in Sonoma. So I think that's by Wine Country. So it's kind of apropos that I'm using some of the wire. All right, time to string. I'm going to move some things that we're not going to use. I definitely want to use these chips and some more of these coin beads. These would be pretty. Oh, and there's also faceted, I believe this is amethyst, coin beads as well. They kind of have a checkerboard pattern. Those are really pretty. I, of course, want to use a couple of these really gorgeous tiger eye that are dyed. They're really beautiful. Love those. All right, so, and of course, some of these guys, all these colors look really beautiful together. I'm probably going to use everything that I can see. Let's do some fire polished. All right, so I was thinking of doing an asymmetrical, but I've changed my mind. So there will be an asymmetrical design somewhere, but I don't know where yet. Let's start with these really pretty garnet colored checkerboard. So we've got garnet colored checkerboard, and we have amethyst looking checkerboard. That's fun. These would make nice little spacers too. These little, I forgot what these are called. It's not a term. It's not a gemstone I've heard of. Wow, where's the hole on that? Uh, there it is. Sometimes these tiny little beads are a challenge. Oh, I'm going to use some of these seed beads as well. Let's dump some of those out. This is really, if you like jewel tones and like wine berry colors, this is your box. I believe they have extras too. If you didn't get the box, Sam's Sam's Beads has, they have an app too. But if you sign up for their texts, they do live sales, and they do stuff with Sarah Lovecraft. Sorry, I'm trying to find where the hole is. Oh. Leave it to me to pick challenging beads to string on a video. There may not be too many of those. Those are harder than seed beads to locate. Oh boy. Here we go again. Oh, I think I see it. All right. Goodness. Okay. That might be minimal. Let's do some pretty flowers. Let's do some fire polished. Wow. I do love this color combo. It seems kind of fall-like to me, though. Um, I've been playing with aquas and bright colors, but I'm not complaining. Trust me. All right. Grab some coin beads. And I think I want to use some of these. I love to stagger these. I think they look really interesting on a necklace when you've got, like it almost looks like fringe. I don't know if that's the right word, but it looks interesting uh, to have, the pattern broken up of just a stringing. It kind of looks like something more, I don't know if textural is the right word, but I think you get what I'm saying. It just looks like more is going on. Yeah, these are pretty. And see how the purple's kind of poking through, because these are translucent. The SoftFlex looks pretty cool through those beads, I think. I'm being told I have a low battery, so let me fix that. So that was fun. I messed up the thing that my phone is on, so I hope I have the better view. Couldn't be helped though. We had to plug in the phone, or the video would die. We don't want that. So, let's see. Let's do some amethyst coin checkerboard beads. These are really pretty. And I also think I want to add a couple of these pomegranate. Well, I guess it could be pomegranate colored, but it looks more like garnet. Oh, before I use these, Let's do some garnet chips. I'm just going to stack a bunch. I love the texture of stacked chip gemstones. Uh, Sometimes chip gemstones get a bad rap, but I think they're quite fun. You could do a lot with them. I'll have to maybe do a video on all the different things you can do with chip beads. And they're pretty affordable too if you're looking to. This guy doesn't want to get strung. If you're looking for an affordable way to use gemstones, you can generally get a gemstone strand for not a lot of money in all types of gemstones. I love them on bracelets too. I think they look really cool. I just like all the different shapes, and when you stack them, like I said, there's a texture. And so the trick with stacking the gemstones is they're not going to be exact, but I just try to, if I'm doing a necklace like this, I just want it to look like the same amount. You may have to do a few less or a few more depending on the thickness, but if you kind of put them side by side, which we'll do in a minute, then you can make sure that they visually kind of look as close to the same, the segments match basically. So I think after this chip bead, I'm gonna just check these. And again, if somebody's wearing the necklace, they're not going to be right next to each other, but visually you just want them to look. That looks pretty good. All right, cool. Let's see. Let's do another flower. These are so pretty. I love the metallic finish against that kind of berry red, and then there's a little bit of kind of a Picasso almost finish, which is, makes the bead look like it's very rich, more texture. Let's do some more garnet colored checkerboard beads. The nice thing about the checkerboard cut is in the light, it's going to look very sparkly. All right, now let's see. I do want to use those. Oh, you know what? We haven't done any spacer beads yet. Let's do a couple little rows. These will be nice in between the dyed tiger eye. So that's fun. I like it. Let's do some more fire polish, then we'll do the very long bicones. I'm trying to think if I want to do bead caps on either end. We'll see. You will see. Tomorrow's Friday. So excited. Hope you all have some good plans for the weekend. Let me check these bead caps out. Nope, don't like that. Nope. I think I'm gonna, I think I'll do a rose bead on either end. That'll look good. Bead caps don't look right. Kind of echoes the pieces down here with the texture, which is fun. I do love to string. I think it's very relaxing. And with beads as gorgeous as this, you can't go wrong. That's pretty. Let's see. I think I want to do some more of these checkerboard coins. I pulled these out, but I don't think I'm going to use them. I think I'm going to stick with the checkerboard. The necklace is kind of busy already, and I don't want to add anything new. I think I just want to repeat different things. Do I dare? I do want to repeat that from down there. Yeah, it's all right. Just got to be patient. Well, I thought I saw the hole. There it is. I think my farsightedness is getting worse. I don't think these tiny beads help much. I wonder if the way I pick up the seed beads, if this would be better with these beads, but I can't really see the hole. That's the problem. Oh boy. 3mm faceted gemstones are not my friend tonight. But it looks pretty. So I'm going to keep going. Boy, this would drive a impatient person mad. Let's see. There we go. Maybe I can. Nope. All right, that's the last of that. I'm not doing that again. Let's see. Where are we at? I'm going to do 2 more amethyst coin beads. Doesn't this color purple look really great with this? I'm glad I picked that color for the stringing wire. Makes me happy. Okay. Oh, let's see. Let's do some more fire polish. I kind of like to break up these rich colors with this light champagne colored, not bicones, but fire polish. These also have a little bit of iridescence to them. They shimmer. So, when you put even what a nice white wine, but of course champagne. I can't really drink champagne, it gives me a headache, but I do like Prosecco, which I don't think is as dry. Oh, and if you want to try something yummy, since it's summer, if you pick up some Prosecco for yourself, you can put sorbet, like lemon sorbet or a berry flavored sorbet. Put a scoop of that in a glass, your wine glass or whatever glass you're going to drink your Prosecco from, and then you pour the Prosecco over the sorbet. We've done that with pomegranate, raspberry. We generally do it at New Year's, but hey, you should definitely try it if you like. You could do champagne too. I mean, if it doesn't give you a headache and you have champagne, or any sparkling wine. A sparkling wine would be nice also. So we love that. I think it's really refreshing. Oh, lemon is really great too in the summer. All right, so I'm coming to the point where I might want to wrap this up. I'm gonna do some more chip beads. That one's real big. Let's not. I like them to be different, but I don't want huge variations. Sometimes with these chip beads, the hole is in a wonky place. Yeah, we had, I don't know if you all been watching the weather news, but we had Alberto hit the coast of Texas. I'm in North Texas, so we didn't really. It cooled things down for us, but there was a chance of rain, but we ended up not getting any. But it was cloudy and windy, but it kept the temperatures down, so that was cool. But I have colleagues in the Houston and the coast area, so everybody was checking in with them today because Houston gets some hurricanes. They were in hurricane season, so they say it's going to be an active one. I know Mexico got hit. Hope everybody's all right down there. Hurricanes are no joke. It's basically like a tornado with water, if you can imagine such a thing. And the 22nd is the first day of summer, I believe. Or was it today? Now I'm confused. It's either today or in the next day or so. I think I'm thinking the 22nd because I looked up fall because hope springs eternal when you're hot, and I'm like, I need fall. I need fall weather. I'm not a fan of summer in Texas, if you haven't noticed. I think I've mentioned that before. Let's see. So those look pretty even. Uh, let's do another spacer beads. I've had these spacer beads a while. Um, I guess I was just waiting for the right project, and I think these are very nice with this. Okay, that's really pretty. I like it. So we're getting to the end of the necklace. I think I'm just going to do a little bit more. Let's see, do a couple more of these. I do want to save a couple for earrings. Do a couple more checkerboard. amethyst beads. And I think I'm going to end this with some more of these fire polish. The nice thing is you get a lot of fire polish in this box, so I do want to save some for earrings as well. And I have an idea for a multi-strand necklace that I may do on a future video. I don't do multi-strand very often, but I feel like I want to do one with this box. Not sure why that came to me, but whoops. It, I don't know, when I opened the box, I just envisioned like a double or triple strand necklace. So we shall see. Okay, so I think I'm going to do my loop technique for adding the lobster claw, which I have over here, I think. Yeah. And yeah, we'll use these guys. And I have some crimp beads in here. Come on. Oh, and I need a loop. Got to reach. Sorry about that. We'll do a loop for the... I like the texture on that. Don't know where I got those, but I've had them a while. So I'm going to make some seed bead loops to attach my findings. So we're going to do a crimp bead and 17 of these little seed beads. I love the iridescence of these. There's 7. There's 10, 11. All right, that'll be 17. Whew. I used every bit of that wire, didn't I? I usually like to have more than this when I'm finishing off a necklace, but I'm going to try to make that work. Let's see. My hands don't want to work tonight. I'm not really sure why. Probably because I've been typing all day. All right. There we go. I can't wait for you all to see the video of Ginger and Cha-Cha. So cute. They were extra adorable this morning. It's my favorite thing about the weekend. I can cuddle with them a little bit and sleep in. It's a great way to start your day, let me tell you. Okay. And let's do this other loop, and then we'll attach our findings. I love those colors. Ugh. I love how each subscription is a little bit different, too. And you can combine them as well. If you get several boxes, there's nothing to say you can't combine like a bargain bead box with a Sam's box. You know, sometimes they coordinate. I don't think they mean to, but I've had months where I have boxes that coordinate, and that is extra fun. So that's 10. Need one more. This is just one of my go-tos for finishing off a necklace, because with these loops you can add chain, you can add silk, you can add leather, and it just makes for a nice, pretty closure, I think. So that's why I do it. All right. I don't want to get the seed beads. I have two doggies staring at me. For those of you who have not are new to the channel, I had to move into my bedroom for the fact that we don't have any air conditioning. I know, in Texas. We have some people come look. Um, Kind of a long story, but we don't really have, we're not sure what's going to happen. And I guess it all depends on the cost, but we have portable air conditioning units, and I have one in my bedroom, but my office I don't have one. So I moved everything into my bedroom, and so I'm right in front of my bed, and both dogs are staring at me. I think they heard me say their names. They're like, "What? What, Mama?" All right, so let's add. Let's see, what size do I want to use here? Okay. But the setup's pretty nice, I have to say. I'm making it work. And that's all you can do in life, right? Just got to make it work. Drinking a lot of water helps too. Also, taking a shower and getting under the ceiling fan, that's nice. Okay. There is the lobster claw. And now we'll attach our little textured ring. I like the texture, it kind of gives it a sparkle. Love some sparkle. Oops. All right. Woohoo! Whoops. My fellow beady buddies, we have a necklace. Let's attach this, and then that turned out nice. I don't think to make a pretty piece of jewelry, as long as you have beautiful beads, which I haven't found a bead I haven't liked yet, I think that uh, you're bound to make something gorgeous. And I really like this. And I love these colors together. And I love this little lotus piece. So let me hold it up so you can get a good glimpse. See how sparkly those fire polish beads are. And then the checkerboard also has sparkle. Look at those tiger eye. Oh, I could stare at those for days. And there is our petal beads, drops, if you will. And then our focal piece. Turned out really nice. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me. I hope that you liked the design. Hope it gave you some ideas or some inspiration. If you don't have this box, think about what berry colors you have at home in your stash, what you could mix together. As you can see, these colors look beautiful together, and I think the champagne slash pale yellow and gold really makes it pop. And the reason for that is the fact that they're complementary colors with the purple. All right, so I'm going to let you go. Do watch Ginger and Cha-Cha after this video. It's coming up. And I will see you on the next video. I want you to be safe wherever you are. I hope the weather's okay. Take care of your sweet selves and your families and be safe. And I will see you on the next video. Good morning, Ginger. Good morning. What you doing? You say hi to everybody? You hanging out on the bed? You just hanging out? Mama's working, huh? Ginger. Ginger. Don't be shy. You gonna say hi to all the beady buddies? All our friends out in the bead community? Say thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, we'd love to have you. Please hit the subscribe button. Like and make a comment if you want to. Are you being bashful? Okay, I'll let you sleep. Enjoy those covers. I wish I was in there with you. Bye, honey. Cha-cha. Cha-cha. Are you sleeping, honey? Oh. Do you know your tongue hanging out? Are you my cute girl? You want to say hi to everybody? Huh? Is Ginger under the covers? You're not laying on her, are you? I just want to crawl in there with you. You look so comfy. All right, I'll leave you alone. You take a nice little nap.